Habari ya nyinyi. Natoka kufanya mazoezi hapa kidogo. So niko natembea tu hapa hivi. Nafikiri kila mtu ako mzima. We are coming to the end of June. We're going to July. And it's unfortunate the tragedy of the accident that just happened in Londiani. And what a sad way to finish a month. We had never had such a big tragedy happening, and especially on our roadways. It's been a while. There is something I want to say. You know, sometimes it is good to express these opinions. I know sometimes the leaders listen, sometimes they just ignore it, and I'm not saying in particular this kind of current leaders we have, because they just took office, so we can apportion them not in none of the blame. But I guess this is one way we need to start rethinking about redesigning of our infrastructure. So you know, so many things are being said about our system in Kenya. We have so many books, we have so many things, not books, so many things in books that have never been implemented. You know, and one of the things that has really been a problem in Africa, and I'll say Africa because we all understand this, is implementing things that are actually working. You know, road safety is an issue, design of our roads is an issue, you know, even people following basic rules. And I want to say that, you know, the only continent where we still have a lot of people doing business on the roadways is in Africa, and it's in Kenya. You know, you travel to some of these foreign countries, you travel to the Western Wall, auoni watu wakifanya biashara kwa barabara, auoni wamama wakiuza viazi kwa barabara, hauwezi kuona okas wanakimbilia gari kuuzia vitu kwa barabara. I know saa zingine tunasemanga hustle ni hustle. Yes, it is true. Hata mimi najua kila mtu ana hustle, kila mtu anatafuta pesa. But you see now, kuna rules yenye sometimes tunahitaji to enforce. I feel sorry that almost 60 people lost their lives. Ukikuja kuangalia hizo videos or whatever happened, it is because of our culture, of our way of life. Unaona? Now that is why I don't know how we are going to enforce such kind of things. Mimi sijui how the government is going to enforce now that there is no hawking or selling things on the roadways. In some other developed countries, I'll tell you the truth, you are not even allowed kuendesha pikipiki kwa barabara, not pikipiki, baiskeli. Unaona, you are not allowed to have a bicycle on the roadways. Barabara, especially major highways, you can only see vehicles or other kind of equipment that are designed to be on the road. Kuna zingine, what's up man, how are you doing? Kuna zingine, you are not even allowed to be on the roadways because of basic safety rules and regulations that have been put in place. Why are we allowing our mothers? Why are we allowing our brothers? Yes, I understand they are looking for life. I understand they are looking for money. Why can county governments now facilitate structures such that our roadways become safe and clean and secure for everyone? Unaona? The second thing I want to say is about the designs ya mabarabara yetu. You see, for us to develop to be a 21st century, I've been posting a lot of videos about Kenya, other countries to become financially stable or to become good for business. Bado tunatumia kwa nyumbani ni zile zilijengwa na wakoloni. Unaona, especially the major highways. We need to have divided highways properly protected by a grill or a wire, properly marked, unaona, properly designed and properly built. That is the only way we will be able to match and reduce some of these accidents. An incident like this yenye imefanyika hapo Londiani, it is a learning lesson for the government. You see, it is a learning lesson where they will go and put what exactly happened. Was the problem on the truck? Was the problem on the road? Was the problem on the design of where maybe public service vehicles are supposed to park? Was it a driver error? How many times do we test our drivers? How many times do we test the drivers for drugs and alcohol abuse? How many times does the government, for the CDL, I'm talking about the commercial drivers, How many times are they supposed to check their eyes? How many times are we supposed to test their medical ability to drive a truck? Because what most people do not know, let me tell you something. What most people do not know ni kwamba gari yeyote kubwa yenye iko barabara, a very big truck on the road is a weapon by itself. It can always cause an accident. It can always do some things. And I want, and I hope, what the government is supposed to do, is to have one of the most stringent regulations for trucks, for commercial heavy vehicles, inaitwa haulers. What rules do we have? I have not seen any. Look, for example, kuna kitu inaitwa undercarriage. There is something called undercarriage. Ukiendesha kwa gari nyuma, na hii imeua watu wengi sana hapo Webuye. Ukiendesha kwa gari nyuma, there is kichuma imetengenezwa gari nyuma. Hiyo kichuma, it's supposed, ukirusha gari nyuma, inakonga pale mbele na inakuprotect. Usiingie gari ndani. How many vehicles imeumizwa na hizo? Let me ask you this. You see, for us to progress, we need to become a civil country. We need to have rules and regulations. I know we have the rules and regulations on books, but do we even follow? Does the government enforce? Isikuwa tu maaskari wetu kazi yao ni kupelekanga ni kuchukuanga bribes. Wakiona gari yoyote wanasimamisha ni kuchukua bribe. Isikuwa tu kazi ya askari hawawezi hata kufanya even the basic test kwa hizi mabarabara zetu, kwa hizi magari zetu. Unaona? Na test ni kwamba hey, gari ikikuja iko na brakes. Gari ikikuja iko na lights. Gari ikikuja iko na turning signal. Gari ikikuja windshield wipes inafanya. So in some of these things that we discuss, we always look back and look at the problem that just happened and we say, how can we find solutions out of it? What solutions or what critical thinking that government apply in these situations, to be able to fix the impending problems. So me na suggest hivi, I hope this is the last time we lose a lot of people. And then we walk from the mistakes, or we identify what was the problem. Other than just wishing the 70 plus family rest in peace, let us actually identify what is the real cause. Where can we go from there? My brother Kipchumba Murkomen is the waziri wa roads. He has been in America several times. Alikuwa Washington DC. Ameangalia mabarabara vile ziko. Ameangalia vile the quality of infrastructure imewekwa hapa hivi. Unaona, anajuanga safety. Ameona everything that as far as safety is concerned, he knows them. He knows that hapa America ukiendesha, you have to be in a condition in certain ways to drive. How often do we drive? How often do we test our drivers? How often do we test? How often do we test? Medical condition of those drivers. Macho, urine samples. Are they diabetic enough? Can they be able to handle? Competence, such kind of things. If we want to match the rest of the world in terms of logistics and superior ways of doing business, we need to match up to this world like this. So I'm very sorry for the people of Londiani and Kericho County for losing such a number of people. Alafu finally, kuna vitu tunahitaji tufanye kwa serikali yetu. Other than building bypasses, malori sio lazima ipitange kwa cities. Unaona, kuna vitu inakuanga, unajua kama hapa America, they have what we call rest areas. Hiyo ni penye gari driver kisha choka, anasimama, ana rest. Kuna vitu inaitwa bypasses. Kama gari haiko supposed kupita mahali kama Eldoret downtown, they go, wanapita huko nje, they go. Unaona, you avoid human tragedies, just like this example that just happened in that intersection of Londiani and Kericho. This is how you avoid accidents, being proactive. So I'm asking the Kenyan government, or anyone who is listening to this, we have so many ideas to share. We have so many things we can share that can help with road safety. But then implement some of them. Be very strict. Do good research on what are the basics of even basic maintenance ya magari. Hapa hivi, during summertime, wanakuanga na categories ya inspections. Wanasema they do a brake check this week, brake checking this week. They do a lot of checks ya brakes. Wanasema wana enforce lights. Wana check lights. They might say they do what we call test ya ata on ya gari. They do one is in a while inaitwa rapid check of vehicles, especially commercial vehicles. They are very dangerous. Watu wangapi wameuawa kutoka huko side ya hapa hii ya Webuye na magari inapepa mamiti usiku na haina warning signs. Unaona, gari inapakiwa barabara iko supposed kukuwa na at least reflector lights, at least warning signs, there is a truck parked, ama gari imestall kwa barabara. How many times umepata gari kwa barabara imekufa na hakuna hata warning sign other than matawi? Let us be serious as a country, bwana. Let us be serious as a country and implement some of these things. We have a very good country. There is a lot of things we can do. There is a lot of great things that can come out of Kenya. We had a beautiful weather. We are very, 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 very sorry that people lost their lives. Otherwise, I hope this one will result in a solution to some of the critical things that we face in Kenya.